there's your supplies for that week.
And here's your take-home papers.
Take-home points and
if you
ministry announcements going home.
Right. And then also, we label our areas with signs. This is the penguin. And so merely, they'll have an area that's marked by this. And the teacher's sign is, you know, on back.
Okay.
And so you have their name and everything ready to go. So this is their own little area in a box.
Okay.
So.
Well, show us where you put all the boxes. That might be helpful too.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's take a walk.
These have shelves in that put all your tubs in. So merely when a shepherd arrives, they can come and get all their material for the day and take it to their area. And then when they are finished, they can put these back in. And then you're ready to go as far as supplying them again for the following Sunday. So they're all ready to go.
Excellent.
And the carts were made by volunteers.
And they would roll if you needed to.
Right, you could take them in a room, or if maybe you're a takedown facility, they could be rolled out of this area into a storage place for the week too. So.
But for these, you could use basically any kind of shelving.
Right.
And have them up against a wall, and anything you put in front of it would make it not an eyesore.
Definitely.
What are these used for up here?
These are offering baskets. And so when our shepherds come, they take an offering basket and they take it to their area, and then the kids can put their offering in, and then it's brought into large group where we bring it to the altar and pray over it and bless it at that point.
That way they don't have the money with them in their hands the whole time until they get to
Definitely.
large group. And
Definitely.
you don't have time to collect the offering in large group.
Right.
Put it right there as a group.
Right, and they won't
all
swallow it or...
Okay.
So that's great.
Fantastic. Now, are there any other things that you keep in storage in terms of supplies?
We also have, you can design just another one like this, or a rolling cart where you can keep like extra supplies. If you need extra scissors or something for the day, you can also keep that, or Kleenexes, and so you can have an extra rolling cart, or even have an extra shelf maybe that has a bin in that you pull out that has extra supplies. So any way that's the easiest to have some extra supplies. We even keep our first aid kit here, make sure we label it.
So Linda, what about those supplies that you use for a special lesson, but you won't use them again, maybe for 4 years later when the lesson comes up?
Definitely. The best way to do it is to make, just buy your tubs and label them. Because let's say you use the bouncing putty and you need to store it till next time, because that makes your purchases easier, because you can reuse what you purchased at one point. So, so you can find it again. The easiest way to do it is categorize them by A, B, or C, or 1, 2, and 3, and then you can put it in a card catalog. Like at this point, if I was looking for bouncing putty, I would go to the B's. And
or you could go by lesson numbers.
Could.
Yes.
Could, but categorize so you can find it again, because that's going to save you. I mean, that's going to be, as far as money and using your resources wisely, that's the best way to be able to reuse them and find them again.
And you could put several different items in one tub as long as it's categorized well.
Right. So at this point, if I went to bouncing putty, it would say that I could find it in A45.
I see. And this could be located at church or even off-site if it's a seldom used item.
Yeah.
If it's going to come back 3 years from now.
Yeah.
And some items you may want to have extra of, or a lot of, or something that you use quite often, and then you want to have it on premises.
Definitely.
Examples for those would be probably the balls, which are used for a variety of games. They could be any kind of, they could be tennis balls, for that matter.
Definitely. When you actually bought our material and done it, put it together for 4 years, the second time around, a lot of things are easier.
Sure.
It's
wonderful.
Because you already had the resources right here. And your large group things, too, you made props and that type of thing, have a storage unit and categorize it out.